Hey guys, and welcome back to Shitcoins of the Week. I'm Richie. I've got a green light, so I've got green teeth. Kind of. Welcome back to Shitcoins of the Week, where we talk about my favorite thing in the entire world. Goddamn cryptocurrency. That's right. And so we have a lot to talk about in today's video, so bear with me while I give you the rundown on the topics. The first thing that we should announce is that dogs crediting is now live on the animal farm, and there's a special website you should be going to. I'm going to give you the website, or you can find it in Forex Shark's Telegram call channel. You should only be getting it from there. I forwarded it into my Telegram. Don't make the mistake of going to the wrong place. We've waited 6 long months for this part of the journey, but of course the farm is not launched yet. We are going to be going into the launch of my own DeFi project, the MAM, the Mischief Airdrop Miner. It's great, great launch, perfect launch. I'm going to give you a little bit of information on that, but not too much, because I'm working on the roadmap right now, and I'll be doing a separate video in the evening or tomorrow where I'm going to actually give you a very clear outline of what my whole idea with it is and where we're going to be going with it, right? It's cool. It's a massive idea. It's way bigger than anyone actually thinks it is. I can't wait to spill the beans. And we will be looking into the BUSDMACHINE, how the launch went yesterday. But before that, we're actually going to make a new section for this video, which is going to be, well, it's titled Shitcoin of the Week. And I will tell you what my biggest letdown this week has been in crypto. So wait till the end to see what project has completely rugged everyone on their funds, disappointed everyone, and really I'm shocked. There was a lot of insider things going on here too. If you know what it is, then write in the comments before you see it, and let's see if it was the one that that I think it is. But so let's just get into today's video, and firstly just check out the dogs crediting. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but do know that I have been tracking this since I did move my dogs in, so I'm going to show you if everything's going exactly as planned or not. Yeah, total honesty here. Crystal clear we're going to be right, because I tracked everything because of the DGen Farmer spreadsheet. That's right. Because of this little baby, I was able to organize myself so that I knew even 6 months ago how much I'd actually put into the animal farm and how many dogs I credited, right, because of the pause. So you will go to the animal.farm/dogs credits. Now go to Forex's or go to my Telegram, get the official address, and you'll find it here. Connect your wallet. You'll notice it's the old animal farm site that we're looking at here, because the new UI for the animal farm will be launched over the weekend, but he doesn't want to confuse things. So first we do this, then we move on, right? Dogs crediting, choose one of the options below with matches which you held in your wallet or staked at the pause event. Now I'm not going to do anything today because I still need to decide what I'm going to do, right? There's no rush. You can leave this for a week. You can leave it until October 18th when the farm launches. You can even leave it till after that if you are that way inclined. I don't know why you would. So no rush here. I'm just going to show you what I have and how it's been going for me, right? So claim dogs. First thing. I can claim my dogs. If you had dogs in your wallet or staked at pause event, use the dashboard below, so many typos, to be credited dogs to your wallet. So anyway, I have 100.15 dogs to claim. So I will come into my tracking of this and let's have a look. I tracked everything. I told you when this happened, right, to do this, you track everything, then you take the transaction hash so that if you do want to try a claim that you put in more, then you can show evidence for it, right? It's not just your opinion. So I backed everything up. So I actually did it a little bit differently here, right? Okay, so we have dogs crediting first. These were 100% dogs and dogs LP that I put in for crediting that I had during the pause, right? And I had 8.42 dogs, here 7 dogs, and here 95 dogs. So as you see here, 108.11 dogs before the pause. Those were the dogs that I sent in, and I've received 100.15. So one of these has not been taken, right? I'm not sure which one, but it's just a few dogs. It's not that much of a problem. I'm not that bothered by it. But after the pause, now this is a bit of a, this is a controversial topic. Personally, I'm not that bothered that they didn't get credited, but as you can see here, I do have 363 dogs, which I earned after the pause. Now, this is why I think they weren't credited. It might be a mistake, but I think it is actually on purpose. These, we were told that by keeping our assets inside of the animal farm, then we would earn dogs. We can credit the dogs in and we will receive them. That's what we were told. But the same time, so I did do that. I had about 40,000 worth of dollars worth of drip BUSD. I had about $50,000 worth of stable coins and some DOT and some BNB all in the animal farm over the pause period for about 4 months that I had them in there. And I just left them in there because I was earning dogs, right? And I thought that by earning those dogs, then, oh, sorry, no, the drip BUSD would have been earning pigs. So just the other ones earning dogs, the stable coins and the DOT BUSD, yes. And I thought they were earning pigs, so I thought I could credit them. I did credit them, right? But they weren't credited back. But at the same time, because I do have a YouTube channel and there's a referral bonus for the animal farm, I was also earning a shit ton of dogs during the crediting phase. Like here, right? I threw in 237 dogs. Why? Because when people were withdrawing their LP from the farm to then get their dogs, they were also triggering the referral bonus, which was triggering to move into my wallet, right? So you imagine that, right? As everyone, I don't know how many people referred under me, but you know, I've been in Animal Farm since the very launch, and I know a lot of people who talk about the farm now weren't in at launch. So that is a lot of people, which meaning that I did have this massive bag of dogs, which did I earn them? I'd like to say probably not. Yeah, I earned them through, you know, the farm wasn't successful. The people who withdrew those dogs are able to were unstaking their assets, right? But then if they did let the referral bonus run for everybody who did have referrals under them, and then they all got this amount of dogs, and then we all took these dogs and credited them in, then would that be fair or would that dump the price? I think that would dump the price. I think that would cause a huge issue of influence people, you know, anyone who was a shiller having a edge over normal investors. So for me, I'm not going to contest this. That's why I said after pause, because I was very careful. I wanted to see what happened. But if I did want to contest it, I do have all of the BSC transaction hashes here. You know, for example, I could take the big one. We could come into BSC scan. I paste it in here, and there you have it. From my wallet to the crediting wallet, and that is 237 dogs. So that's why I did do it. That's why you should always cover your back. But personally, I'll just wait for the announcement. I think I already know what it is. So for me, I'm not going to contest these because it is too muddy, I think. The fact that it's mixing referral rewards with earned dogs from staking, it can get really messy. And I'm happy that I got pretty much the dogs that I put in. Moving into the second part, which would be crediting your BUSD dogs and your BNB dogs. So again, I credited for these two. I was farming a lot. I have 970 LP tokens to claim. Now, I was told that the amount that we were going to get was a little bit higher than we put in. The official numbers I read from BB that he sent were there was going to be a 3.4% increase in your BUSD dogs LP and a 20% increase in your BNB dogs LP. This is due to changes in the new LP pool supply, so the adjustment accurately increases it, right? So that is pretty much reflective of what I have, right? So I have 970, I don't know why I keep saying that's 200 here, 970 LP of the dogs BUSD here to claim. If I come to my tracking, we can see I sent in 938 dogs BUSD. So that's correct, I do have more. And we then come to the other one, BNB with dogs. I have 5.7 LP tokens, which would be 34 dogs if I received it right now. And I put in 4.69. So in terms of the top part, pretty much bang on. Everything's fine there. I'm happy with that. After the pause, no dice. But that is crypto, right? High risk, high reward, risk it for the biscuit. None of this is financial advice. We don't know what's going to happen in DeFi. We just have to move with the punches, roll with the punches. Don't let anyone keep you down. Don't be a negative Nancy. This has been 6 months of, you know, a lot of trouble. I did keep my funds locked in the farm for a long time, but you know, live and learn. That's the way I see it. And you never know, things might turn out differently. For example, with some people who didn't get their pigs, they got credited them today, 3 months later, okay? So this is still going on. The best thing always is to be open with discussion, but not FUD anything, and always support the Drip network, always support Forex Shark, because I believe that he always has all of the investors' best intentions at heart. And it's hard to balance, right? Small investors, big investors, referral investors, whales, right? People who want to dump, people who want to support the platform. It's very hard to balance all these things. It's a mammoth undertaking, and the best thing that we can be doing is supporting him. And that's what I'm doing too. So I'm supporting it, and we're going ahead, and it's going to be an awesome farm, right? So crystal clear, like I said. A lot of people ask me why I don't stream. The reason I don't stream is because I have to use a VPN because I live in China and everything's so laggy. I just had like 5 minutes of downtime there. But now it's back. You know, if I streamed, it would just never work. Not until I can live in a modern country or a country with decent internet and no limitations. But anyway, to bring a little bit of happiness, a silver lining, some positivity at the end of this message about the crediting. If you didn't get what you wanted or you didn't, you know, life is like this, okay? Chin up. You know, here I have the garden. I've managed over the break to grow from like 920 plants to now 7 million plants grown in the garden. I have another $600 to collect a day. I'm making about $1,000 worth of drip BUSD every single day in the drip garden. It's fantastic. I come to the pig pen. My pigs balance is growing 128 pigs. I have 0.6 pigs to put in. I have another 0.7 pigs here. Pigs in price is going up. It's up to $100. We've broken $100 with the pigs. We were down in 60, right? We've almost 2x from the low, right? Where I was buying some. This is great. All good. Let's just fire on ahead and let's nail this, right? Let's get drip back to a good solid price of about 50 to $100. That would be amazing. Is drip recovering too? Is drip going back up in price? Am I rich again? Am I getting even richer than before? Let's see. Live. What is the drip price? Ooh, the drip price is 7 point. No, not yet. But we're coming. We're coming. One day. One day. Anyway, so talking about drip, now I want to start talking to you about my own DApp, which I did launch this week, and it's been fantastic. Thank you so much for the great response to the launch of this DApp. All things that start small have the potential to grow into something mammoth, and I do plan to do this. That's what I mean about the roadmap and explaining everything in the video later, so you're going to have to wait for that for the clarity. I'm going to show you quickly in 2 minutes everything that's happened, right? I launched my website 30 days ago, cryptomischief.io. You can check it out here to see all my socials and things, but the most important thing that came with the launch of the website was the NFT, which I came out for mint, right? This NFT is a utility NFT. It unlocks for you the greatest crypto tracking sheet in crypto right now, right? And this is the V1, but we're already moving past V1, and in the roadmap tomorrow, I will be explaining how V2 works and what to expect from it, and another amazing bombshell I'm going to drop as well. But anyway, the NFT flew off the shelf. So we come here to the NFT. Let me refresh this. We now have 197 NFT owners of a mint of 300. We have now sold 222 NFTs have been sold. The price of the NFT has been risen by 0.005 ETH, so it's now $21 when it was, the current ETH price is $15, because I relisted after 30 days. After another 30 days, I will be raising the price of this NFT, and the NFT is being redesigned and will be airdropped to all current holders when that is ready, where it will be 3D and amazing, and it will have more utility, and it will have rareability, meaning that some of them will be rarer, more expensive than the other ones. But the whole point, you know, crypto, right? Get in early, make gains. That means that if every month the price of the NFT is going to be rising, and every month I'm adding new utility to the DGen Farmer spreadsheet, V1, V2, and the mobile app, then that means that essentially, my thinking is that the floor price of your NFT should raise. It's kind of like just buying a coin that has utility, but instead of owning the token, you own the NFT, and that offers you the same amount of utility. This is my thinking. I could have made a shitcoin, but I didn't. I made an NFT. There's a very specific reason for that. It's much more limited supply, and I can do so much more with it, right? So that's what's happening. That was 30 days ago. Now, 2 days ago, I came to the next stage of my degenerate journey, fully weaponized degeneracy, is the Mischief Miner, the MAM, which launched 2 days ago, and it was perfect. A perfect launch. I can't believe it, man. Perfect launch. You know, I've seen so many launches go terribly wrong, where just, you know, people lose their money or it gets botted, but my launch was absolutely perfect. So you can come over to the website, press launch DApp, or you can come over to mischiefminer.io and you can get into the Mischief Miner or check it out. It is a BUSD stablecoin miner, okay? I did just finish a Medium article, which you can check out yourself, the 3% daily BUSD miner that buys and airdrops drip token, right? I talk, it's kind of like a Q&A here. So Mischief Airdrop Miner FAQ, deposit tutorial, and answering the question, is the Mischief Airdrop Miner a Ponzi or not? Short answer, is it a Ponzi or not? I said yes, the miner is a Ponzi, but the ecosystem is not, right? So I'm using a Ponzi to grow my ecosystem, essentially. I'm being very honest with you here. A mining contract is very Ponzi-ish, right? Money goes in, then you say you get 3% daily, but if money doesn't continue to come in, then you will not get 3% daily, right? But my plan is to continually get money coming into this. How am I going to do that? I'm incentivizing people to come into the miner because the miner has a fee which then purchases drip off the market. By using the Mischief Airdrop Miner, you're inadvertently actually supporting the drip network because I use the treasury wallet to buy drip. And then you're earning 3% daily on your BUSD that you put in. That is the sales pitch. That was my idea. It's quite brilliant, I know. So, been launched for 2 days. What do we have? We have had a total of $29,000 staked into it so far. $622 have been rewarded in referrals. There are 90 investors in it so far, which is great. And we now have $28,500 locked in it. You can see here also top deposit balance. This is one of the games. You can check it out at the bottom, which is the daily TCOINS top investors game, right? So as you can see, the first game already drew where the winner got 2,000 S-coins, right? S-coins are miners. The value of these S-coins was about $400 or $500 that he won from his top deposit, right? The maximum top deposit prize, I think, is $2,000, right? As you can see, today is the second day of the miner. The deposits at the moment are lower, but you can expect to see these deposits grow throughout the day, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. There's 10 hours left on this timer for today. I'm going to wait until like the last 5 minutes. I'm going to drop in like $500. I'm going to snipe this and I'm going to win more miners for myself. Because that's how you play the daily deposit game, right? Wait till the last 2 minutes, put in what you plan to put in, get more, right? That's how we do it. So this is going to run for 1 week, I've decided. And then after that, we're going to go into the second game, which is going to be the lottery. The top deposit will be turned off. The lottery will be turned on. The lottery awards you lottery tickets for compounding inside of the miner and also investing fresh capital where you get your tickets too. Every day, 24 hours, the lottery is drawn, or 1,000 participants. So if we do get a lot more participants into the miner, then that would mean that the lottery can be drawn more than once a day, earning you, again, more miners, increasing your market share of everything. This is the investment dashboard. Simply, if you just want to play it straight, it'd just be BUSD in, compound to earn more of your miners, which are called S-coins. I don't want to get demonetized. I'm saying the S word a lot today. Or claim out and get your BSD out, right? You can do whatever you want every 24 hours. There is no compound bonus. There is no punishment for claiming. Just do as you wish. I base that part on the BNB miner, which is the longest running BNB miner contract, right? It has been running for 542 days. If I connect my wallet today, you'll see I do have some more BNB to claim. And it doesn't have any punishment for people compounding or claiming. It just runs. And the contract is declining right now. But what does it do when contract declines? People advertise. They use the referral bonus. I have 0.1 BNB today to do something with. That's how my miner actually does something great too. Here we have the MEM dashboard. Total drip airdropped. What is that? Let's talk about the referral meter first, right? I can change the referral from 8% to 16%. As I said, I do have the biggest buy at the moment, right? So that's running. We're going to stop that after 6 days. Then we're going to do the lottery, right? We're going to run that for a week. Then I'm going to turn it off. I don't want to have everything running. It's too inflationary, right? But I do want to have some fun things to talk about. So then finally, after another week, we're going to pump this referral maybe to 16%. Then that means if you are an affiliate marketing shiller, right? If you love being an influencer and telling people to join projects so that you can get some juicy referral bonuses, then I will maybe pump it up to 16% for you, meaning that when they put in $100, you're going to get $16. If they put in $1,000, you're going to get $160. Insanity, I know, but that's how we work. And finally, total drip airdrop. As I said, this miner buys drip. Let's come to my contract here. This is the drip treasury contract. You're going to see very few things happening on this contract. As you can see earlier, I transferred in 0.1 BNB so that I can buy drip, right? We have $951 here. in the treasury that I'm going to wait until it gets to $1,000. I'm going to buy drip with it, right? Then what am I doing? Am I going to pocket it? I'm going to take it for myself? No, I'm taking 0% from this treasury wallet. I'm going to buy drip with it, and I'm sending it all down to my drip team 3 richer REKT. If you're on my drip team, doesn't matter if you're in the miner, doesn't matter if you have an NFT, you will be getting part of this airdrop. And most importantly, when the new drip UI opens, I'll be able to one-click send to everybody on richer REKT. The moment I'm going to have to do some kind of lucky lottery draw for it, because I don't want to have to press through 600 transactions airdropping everybody. But this is a continuous thing. This will always make BUSD to buy drip. So my DApp is raising the price of drip, locking it into the faucet, and I'm taking nothing for myself from that. The only thing I'll be getting is people will be attracted to join my drip team, link in the description by the way, because they know they're getting airdrops from not just my own faucet, because I send 50 drip every single week to my team 3 from my faucet, right? 50 drip, think about that, 50 drip, drip's $7, 7 times 50, it's a lot of money, right? And now plus the miner treasury money too. So that's my miner. How has it gone, right? So, you know, we can come to, this is the contract for it here, as you can check this out too by coming to the miner, then going up to MEM links, and we have here the contract, the audit by George Stamp, very important, and an FAQ page where you can really read a lot of information on it. I do suggest you check out the Medium though, because it's, you know, it's a little bit lighter humor, and, you know, I talk, you know, BitConnect, yeah, BitConnect. But I'll link all of these in the description. But if you come into the BSC scan, you can actually see how this launched and how perfect the launch was, right? So we could come to showing the first couple transactions of this. You know, what is a botted launch? A botted launch is that when the contract is launched, right, we see a lot of bad behavior, right? So let's come to the start of the contract. Here it is, beginning 6 days ago, the contract was put up onto BSC scan. From there, I did this, right? I funded from Genesis, the Genesis wallet, which is the first BUSD that goes into a miner. I funded about $2,000. As you can see, all of these small transactions getting larger and larger. Started at 50, then went all the way up to $200. Total of $2,000 from my own pocket were put into the Genesis. That now sits there. I will never touch it. It's just there, right? It's nothing to worry about. I will never touch it, I promise, on my cat's life. And I love my cat, right? So then I added the whitelist addresses, because by being an NFT owner, you got early into this, which is great. Then someone tried to buy eggs and tried to activate the launch, but it failed. This failed. This went through, but he didn't get anything because only the whitelist Genesis wallet was registered as putting in capital into the miner, right? So it went through, but nothing happened. He just must have paid a hell of a lot of gas. He tried again. He tried again, right, with different accounts, people trying to get in. This is where the anti-bot comes in. Then we had activate launch. This was done by my dev because I was too nervous. I didn't want to do it. It was too much pressure, right? So then we launched the contract, and then a little bit later, after we were going by people entering the miner, then finally the contract was handed over to me. The keys were given back to me so that I have full responsibility for this. Yeah, this is when the whitelist was turned off. Okay, now everyone is allowed in, and then we have change ownership. This is when I was given the ownership of the miner. Now everything is in my charge. I decide when to turn the lottery off. I decide when to turn the biggest buy on and off. I decide what the referral bonus is. I buy the drip. I send the drip. Okay, I have the charity wallet. Yeah, there's a charity wallet too. 0.5% goes to charity allocation, right? So if we'll do some quick maths. If there is $900 in here, that means we've got about $200-300 already in the charity wallet where I can decide what charity I'm going to give to, but I want to build that up a lot bigger first. Then I'm going to tell you what the charity is, then we're going to contact them, then we're going to get the money over to them, then we're going to get evidence of what the charity wallet has done to improve someone's life, right? This, you know, that's all great. So that's the MAM. Check it out. Either find the link on cryptomischief.io or go over to Mischief Miner IO. Check it out, support the community, and wait for my roadmap announcement coming later today when I'm really going to dive deep into the whole plan. The big picture is something beautiful. It's great. I'm really had to sit down, recollect. I was running and thinking, right, what is it that I want to build here? I don't plan on making another money dApp, right? So that's that one done. The dApp's done. I'm not going to make a BNB one or like a Phantom one. I'm not going to do that. There's only this one. That's it, right? I have the NFT that's being redesigned, airdrop to holders. Then we have the DGen tracker sheet, right? Building this all together to make myself, my brand, the team behind me are fantastic. They're unbelievable. And the ambition that we have stretches much further than a Google sheet and a mining dApp, right? And how do we get there? We need to start from the bottom. We need to slowly build trust, community and trust. We need to support each other. And if we support each other, use educated people, honest, fair people, treat everyone with respect, right? And everybody starts making bank, then we cannot be stopped. We will be a titan in this space, all done the right way. That's my plan. And how am I going to do it? You're going to have to check that video. Roadmap. MAM. M-A-M. Roadmap, baby. Yeah. Let's check out the machine. Well, the machine had a good launch. Better than mine, but the machine is quite famous. It is notorious, some would say. The BUSDMACHINE V3, so I did a video before when I talked about the V1 and V2 and what went wrong, and actually someone put in a comment, which I feel is very just. The V1 failed because it was too popular, right? There was way too much money put into it, way too fast, and it just went absolutely insane, and no one knew what was going on, and then there was an airdrop malfunction, and oh my god. It was very stressful, but it was so powerful. The second one, I heard from a fellow YouTube friend that actually there was a little bit of controversy about somebody was given some tokens for marketing, which meant that they were supposed to airdrop them to their community, and in the end they dumped on everyone. I'm not going to say who it is, but you know who you are. And that started a shock and awe kind of a thing that destroyed V2 in the end. Now V3 is running. So, I would put this in high risk. I'm going to have to, right? It's definitely a Ponzi. It's high risk. But 243 in the first 24 hours of launch. The price is already 10 cents, which is nuts. Because remember the first one, it took ages to get to 10 cents. How much did I put in? I put in $250. I'm going to put in another $250 quite soon, and then I'm going to run it and see how it goes, right? Building the capital as we go through, hoping to get the ROI from the machine. It's a popular game, but you need to see it just as that. It is a high risk, high reward DeFi game. And that's very important. Do you want to see some of the entries into the competition? We had this one, which I'm going to reward now. I want to get your address and send you 100 BUSDM because this is great. Like, look at, this is Richie's day one in crypto at 20. Richie at the age of 25 getting rich in crypto and not getting stressed at all. This is actually from my website, the picture. Like, the bum chin. It's uncanny. Love it. So I'll be in touch with you through your Twitter DMs so that I can get your address. Other winners, we had when you're DJing but still living with your parents with the Bitcoin Mercedes and the launch date for the MAM here. Pretty good. We have this one, when you're a parent but goddamn crypto is life, also pretty good. And some other funny ones, but let's move on. It's from the BUSDMACHINE, which, looking good so far. Nice. I'm gonna do a video on it in a couple more days, and let's see how we're minting, right? How we're going. Now we have the coin of the week. What is the worst project of the week? Let's do it. Here we are. Bloomify. Well. Bloomify launched with a lot of hype because they had a lot of crypto YouTubers also tied into crypto financial advisors tied in with Bloomify so that they would get a high portion of the referral rewards from team building at the launch of their drip fork. This was a drip fork and it didn't go very well. They partnered with Horde, which provided them with an LMS, which was supposed to give them price stability. Like Horde, it's still $99. I have $400 to take out today. Great. And everything seemed to, look like they cracked it, right? A drip fork where the price never moves. Amazing. The only problem, marketing. They relied so much on crypto YouTuber financial advisors that they actually forgot that they needed a proper community as well. In the end, after much discourse inside the group with advisors and with some of our longest standing community members who all made lots of money, this is our final statement. And they essentially complained, and they complained about their busy lives, their busy working schedules, and the fact that they didn't have enough time to work on the platform. And the community didn't get behind it enough, so therefore they didn't make enough money, so they couldn't quit their jobs. So in the end, the only thing to do would be to turn it off. Yeah, just rug it, essentially. It's what they're going to do. So the way it's going to work, if you did invest in this, I'm very sorry. I also invested in this, but only about $500, but that's gone. The Bloombox instant values we gave will be doubled and will be automatically moved to your Bloomify Flower Vault. So they're going to lock your rugged Bloombox value, and they're going to lock it into a vault, which you can get 1% daily on, of a token which is no longer useful and will just be sold into nothing. All the money, a whole $66,000, wow, great job guys, will be moved into the Bloomify contract. Then we will use the TVL of your Bloomify Flower Vault to determine the percentage of the $66,000 you will receive in a one-time payout. The DApp will have a claim button so you can claim your allocation and try sell it before everyone else sells the fucking thing, because it's going to absolutely dump to nothing. Great job, fantastic. So I know, here, winners never give up, quitters never quit, from Jeremy Expedition at Bloomify. Yeah, that went well. So let's come back to the launch of Bloomify and let's find out. I was trying to get the website, but I don't know if they've taken it down or it's just not opening for me. They had an early mint of these butterflies, which they were giving away to people that you had to buy for hundreds of dollars. Yeah, unfortunately, the site's been taken down. I will only have this claim button where we can claim out some stuff. To be honest, for me, I'm not even going to touch it. I'm just going to unrekt this and give up and walk away. But when you were able to deposit into this platform, you could actually come through a selection of different YouTubers, which you were able to go use as your team captain, right? One such as James Pelton, was one of the YouTubers, which would be getting a very large amount of referrals from from him suggesting that this is a great platform because he's on the team, because he's on the website, right? He was on the main website and he was set up on this, and people would deposit into there. He would get a massive referral bonus, increasing his market share, where he could sell out that Nectar token before you could compound it enough so that you could sell it, right? Was essentially what was happening there. James Pelton, the same guy who just 3 days ago complained that Forex Shark didn't pay him for an AMA, and then was late for it. So James was saying that maybe he should start charging Forex for AMAs, even though he made a lot of money off of the back of Forex's developments and amazing ecosystem that he's built. And James came into it quite late, of course, as well. I'm not saying anything bad against James Pelton. I'm just making it obvious to everyone what exactly is going on here. This was a cash grab and a rug. They planned to do this, drip killer. Yeah, everything went wrong on this project. And the ones who were left without any money were the ones who were not the development team or the influencers who got paid for this shit. So all I'm saying is that be careful with launches of very hype projects that clearly don't know what they're doing and can't code their way out of the paper bag, because they're just there to use the hype with a good marketing team. Here's another one, partner of Liquid Capital, another LMS platform, which is also now rugged and is worth 0. So that's 2 of them now, right? 2 of Hoard's partners. Sadly, Hoard is doing very well, but they need to pick their friends better because it's not going very well for them at all. So that's all I'm going to say on that. And, let's end today on a happy note that we do have a nice safe DApp that I own, which I will not be giving up on ever. Why? It's a miner, lasts for ages. Ages. 542 days. That'd be great. Let's do that. I've just realized that I've been talking for too long and I've got to go to work. So we're not going to do the drip roulette now. I'm going to do it and then post it into the Telegram. Sorry, we're not going to be able to do it live, but I will get it done over the weekend. Nice, because I have a new course. I'm lecturing in a university on critical thinking, which is kind of fun. It's a lot of debating, but it's quite tiring also. Got to make that money. Don't get wrecked.